Oh,
Previously on Avatar.
Alrighty. So, you guys fought
Wait, am I
the
not
bit.
following City? I'm sorry.
You guys fought Onar and his pals. Almost died, but you were fine. And then Onar escaped. Ratna lost an arm. You guys got the guards to come back and help all of the unconscious bodies on the ground. They'll be fine. You were
Allegedly.
investigating around the place, and you discovered that, you know, the group's mission is to reach enlightenment, and they thought the only way to do that was to let go of your earthly tethers by erasing memories so that you had no relations. You also found another hidden room
Ooh.
where apparently someone was healing Herrick, the man that you the insane scientist that you had a brief fight with earlier. Someone was healing him, but he's no longer there, along with Onar and the rest who teleported somewhere. You guys went back to the palace, where you discovered another friend, Alaki, a lovely, quiet but beefy lady, who really knows how to throw a punch or two. You guys sparred for a little bit, and then we're gonna have some dinner. After you guys showered and stuff to go over the plans, and that's where we left off.
Yeah.
So,
Tried getting her to meditate, but she was too anxious.
yeah, Alaki really isn't meant for so after meditating, she would have gone over to where you guys are eating dinner. Are you eating dinner alone with the prince?
Let's invite the prince.
I want to eat dinner with the prince.
I thought the prince
Okay.
invited me to a meal.
We've really bonded through near-death experience.
Yeah, the prince did invite you, so you could go eat with him. I'm assuming his father's gonna be there though. So if you want to discuss plans out in the open or in private, that's up to you.
We should probably discuss them in private, but eat out in the open.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know?
Discuss our black market dealings in private, but eat dinner with the prince.
And his dad.
and
his dad.
Tauchi,
got it
while
from
this
my
was
daddy.
happening,
Yes.
you chilled with Ratna in the infirmary, slash like school nurse's office, and then you went back to spar and watched everybody beat the shit out of each other.
My
Well,
favorite.
Iliaki beat the shit out of us.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
So you
What's
guys
for
coming
dinner?
to
I'm
dinner?
hungry as hell.
Is anyone else just bopping?
I've never heard this song before, but I'm like, okay.
So you guys are having dinner with the Fire Lord. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. It's a big ass table, with the prince's dad, you know, sitting in his very important chair while everybody else gets like the lesser but still pretty cozy dinner chairs, and very similar to the banquet, except it's just like the smaller dining room with servers bringing you guys food. God, what are they serving? chicken.
So what's the tea?
I'm a vegetarian.
Me too.
Oh.
We have
Sure, there's
vegan
vegetables.
options.
I'm
Okay.
vegetarian.
Wait, I never
I'm
said
fucking
vegan. Hold on.
scared.
We had
Oh.
vegetables.
Uh,
We got some roast potato.
Potatoes.
Everything's
Potato.
spicy. I hope your tongues are okay.
oh, they have noodles.
Oh, I like noodles.
Are
You can have
spicy
them
potatoes.
regular or extra spicy fire noodles.
Is
Extra
there
spicy
an
fire
in
noodles
between?
always.
No.
I'll
It's
take the
either-
extra spicy.
It's either all in or go home.
Everyone roll a Constitution saving.
Yeah, everyone who's eating the extra spicy fire noodles.
Alright.
Oh
Saving.
god.
Honestly, I'm down.
Oh, Aki.
Oh thank god.
Saving
Oh, wait, no,
throw?
it
The
doesn't.
food that I grew up eating.
It doesn't count. Okay, no, yes, it
Guys!
counts. Wait. Go back to the tent.
There we go.
Aki, I'll say you have advantage, so you can roll another one.
Please, Aki, get like a.
Much
There you
better.
go. There you
Nice.
go.
There you
go.
Oh guys. Beck really
So-
went from a 10 to a 9.
10, please.
Hey, Beck's
You
not at
said
the
it
dinner
didn't
table.
count.
Yeah, Kaja's at the dinner table. Beck
No.
isn't.
So,
Yeah.
Kasha,
Okay.
you ordered the extra spicy fire noodles,
Well.
and that shit's really spicy. Like your throat becomes a little numb and starts itching, and then fire literally breathes out.
Oh my god, you're a firebender.
Very comic, like where you try to burp and it's just like. "Bleh."
I'm imagining that gif of Violet when she like spills the water out her nose, except with fire.
Yeah.
I thought you can bend.
Is this Africa?
This is Atla.
Do you guys like the private band?
I love these original songs, yeah.
We gotta get copywritten.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
So what about everybody else who had the fire
Is everyone else
noodles?
safe? What was the DC?
Everyone else is fine.
Wow.
You just rolled in that one, so that's.
These are great noodles.
They're my favorite. I'm glad you like them.
My mouth is full of chicken and noodles.
I'm just gonna stick to the chicken.
The chicken's also spicy.
Africa.
Kaja, what's wrong? I always took you for one to. I took you as one who enjoyed eating hot food.
Too
Too hot for your fragile constitution.
She's just joking, yeah.
Too hot.
I don't know what's in this, but it's the devil's food, so I'm gonna stick with the chicken, thank you.
Meanwhile, Lu Tian's like on his 5th bowl of extra spicy noodles.
Do you have hot sauce I could put on it?
I need sriracha.
I need some sriracha, please.
Yeah, you guys. Anything you ask, they're back in like a second.
Fucking
nice.
lava sauce.
Nice.
It's a really nice bottle. Like it looks
Wait.
like it's lava.
If they have lava cake, is it spicy?
Oh my god.
You'll have to order it and find out.
Because that'd be a twist.
That's a mystery tool that'll help me.
That's how you defeat Dio. You just give him the lava cake.
Alaki is quietly eating. She's eating the chicken. She's
Do you
not
have
one
any
for
spicy?
spice.
Oh.
Did everyone try the chicken?
The chicken is lovely.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
The
I
Fire
don't know,
Lord
I'm a
just like awkwardly clears his throat, like. So how are you
Yes?
guys?
Better.
Oh, you know. Enjoying these nudes.
Oh, please
I'm
don't
sorry?
call them that.
What? Why?
Yeah, I don't get it. They've always been nudes.
Yeah.
Oh right,
I thought
you
sure
guys
thing.
are children.
You're a child as well.
I can legally drink. I'm an adult.
Okay.
I pay taxes. I
You do?
drink.
On what?
My sister's been kidnapped by some madman. I'm an adult.
Okay.
Tell the Fire Lord about what happened. You should probably know.
Yeah, he knows. I got grounded, right, Dad?
Yes. That
I
is
mean,
right.
to be fair, he was probably the most capable out of any of us.
I like
Yeah,
to
we probably
imagine
could've
like the
died.
whispering was loud enough for the fire.
Yeah.
Wow,
He's
this
not
band is
subtle.
great. You know, this is really good dinner time music.
No, that's just what's going on in the Fire Lord's head.
So,
It's getting faster. Okay.
so you guys gonna make a plan after this, or?
That kind of seems to be the move.
Karen just looks down at her noodles again. She's not one for the planning.
I mean, my plan was to go there and get back my money, and then there was a cult. So maybe I'm not the one who should be coming up with the plan this time.
Did you have one to begin with?
I mean, I'd like to think so.
The plan was to get the money back.
Yeah, Ratner came up with a plan, Dad.
Right.
I was talking about our imminent demise
Oh.
Our enemy.
with the dark spirits.
Yeah, do you have a plan for that?
I didn't get very far into thinking about it other than I'll hold up my hand and just make the mark glow.
So did everyone try the chicken?
Laki's just loudly.
It's kinda hard to make up a plan when we don't have that much information to work off of.
Well, after dinner we could go back to my room and, you could walk me through everything you've learned and I could help you figure out a plan.
You're so smart.
We can brainstorm.
You could also tell me,
Or you can tell my dad,
an adult,
an adult.
Do you have any
In charge.
ideas, Mr. Fireflor?
of an army,
in charge of an army.
knows some battle tactics.
Your army has these glowy things.
Save
On
the world
our-
once. Can do it again, I guess.
Get it? Because they're at the bottom of our arm.
I get it, that was hilarious.
Calden, you're so funny. High five.
Tell me everything you know.
Like, here?
Not a lot.
At the table?
Yes.
I mean, it is just us here.
I was just hoping to eat and do this later. But okay.
Well, we know at the very least the cult's working with or for Vatu.
Right. Do you have any idea of their relationship?
That's the tricky part.
Hmm. And do you know what Vatu's goal is?
Probably send
what
the world
is?
into
You cut out.
chaos.
Mm-hmm. Do you know of the Avatar's location?
He just kind of shows up.
Yeah, it's very spontaneous when and where he
True.
shows up.
Do you think he's using spirit portals or something?
That could be a possibility.
Oh god, do you think he can open his own?
anything is.
Well, Korra did open the portal in Republic City. I was there when it happened, actually. It was quite fantastic.
So then I figure he could kind of just be wherever he wants to be.
That makes it hard to track you, huh?
What if we make a signal fire to attract him here?
I
Well, it's
prefer
not
not.
clear that control of his action.
Maybe, if we deal with dark spirits that are, like, strong, it'll make Vatu appear or something. I don't know.
What, it'll piss him off?
I mean, he'd be like, you can't stop my evil plan, something or the other, I don't know.
Annoying something into happening always go.
I mean, he's a bad guy.
Duh.
They don't like when people mess with their stuff.
No, what are you typing? Okay, but
I mean, biggest lead we've got right now is whatever was going on in that fucking basement. There was that they didn't Onar and them leave like through a big door or some shit. Good talk, guys. Good talk.
Didn't he teleport out of there or whatever? He just kind of disappeared.
Oh.
Did he?
I was a little focused on my friend, but I think that's what happened.
I miss Shay.
That was Shay?
Oh, it sure was. Oh god, the DM's gone.
Oh god, what do we do?
That's why
Oh
we're
god,
just sitting
no
here
kings,
awkwardly.
only noodles!
We can't RP without Shay. The
No
plot.
kings, only noodles.
Help!
I got it. I'll call
Oh
her
god,
on the phone.
Batu got her! Batu
Oh.
got her!
Getting this shiny Pokemon sure is hard, even with the Charm and Masuda method.
What's a Pokemon?
Oh, it's just
What's
a game.
shiny?
Do you poke him?
Was somebody's phone ringing?
Hi, Shay.
What's a phone?
Shay?
Hello?
Hello?
Shay?
God, I could have called shit.
Oh, I'm back.
I love that while this is happening, Katy Perry is just there.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Katy Perry's gonna be the soundtrack to our destruction.
Welcome back. What took you?
Oh god, she's gone again.
Oh,
No.
Should I call her again?
I'm Barry Allen, the fastest man alive. Watch how quickly I fucking die.
When it's one,
The internet is very hot and cold if you ask me.
wake up.
You
Listen,
don't really
Beck,
want to
you
say.
have no right to make that joke.
No,
Who do you
hot
think
and
you are?
cold. Yes, then you know.
Wait, we've lost
You're
both.
out, you're up and you're down.
There really are no mods, no gods.
Only
They
nudes.
are both gone.
Only nudes?
Only nudes.
There's so many nudes. I never expected to see so many nudes at a dinner table.
Battery off that face.
Now you're boring.
Ah!
As you know,
Oh,
as
and
you know.
you're not gonna change. 'Cause
Cause
you're
you're hot and you're cold,
Can
Julia.
you hear me?
Oh no,
Yeah.
you're in, you're
Yeah.
out, you're up,
down.
you're right.
Wait, hold on, my computer
Back
restarted.
and it's we fight, we break up, we kiss, you make up.
Are you guys just having a little party?
They're singing in between slurps of news.
What's the Katy Perry?
Yes, and you know you're in.
Ow, you're up and
She's
you're
this
down.
up and coming star.
Yeah, she's an up and coming star from the Fire Nation.
Good for her.
Yeah, she's doing really well.
She's
Does she have a
honestly
special power that lets us know the lyrics to her song so we can sing along?
Shay.
Shay?
Hey,
What's going
Oh,
on?
I restarted my computer.
Are you
nice.
back?
Maybe. We'll see.
Straight into singing.
So where was I?
We were talking about them
Oh,
disappearing in the plan.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then
Did
I
you get-
searched through my mind and I remembered something.
We fight.
Whoa, what did you remember?
Took a lot of thinking. I bet you could see it happening. Probably some smoke coming out of my ears. But apparently they're mind wiping people. Or the plan to work with Vatu is to mind wipe people because that makes him stronger.
Oh. How does that work?
I wish I could tell you. I've about expended my brain cell.
I mean, there are all the people we got who were mind wipe. You could probably use them to figure some stuff out.
Yeah, what about
Oh my god.
what was his name? New guy, Yukai, the guy that I woke up.
Oh.
Is he feeling any better?
He should be in our infirmary along with the others. I could send someone to interrogate him.
Interrogate sounds so harsh. But
We're
yes.
just gonna have a conversation.
Have a polite conversation.
There we are. Lightning in the
Yeah, sounds good to me.
No one tell my dad I almost got my memory wiped. Thanks.
No one was mentioning it.
I can hear you.
I hear you.
We are just a
Do you
kid,
have
but
any
we're-
plan
we're-
on
oh my
fighting Batu?
Fighting Vatu.
That's a good question. That's
God. I'm a passive.
You're a
At some
pacifist.
point, you realize that that conflict has to arise.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, Korra turned into a big blue spirit.
Can any
I
of you
don't
do
think
that?
we can do that. I mean, I can't do that. Can you guys do?
I don't
Well,
think.
The Avatar would be able to, so I think.
Kind
I'll
of gets another serving of noodles.
What if I thought about it
Helping
real
him out.
hard?
Well, don't do it
He's
here.
intensely
Probably
focusing, trying to turn into
Don't
a
do it
big-
here.
Then
The
we should just
Avatar
bark.
probably could. You would have to get him out.
Yeah.
By going in.
Your hand does that, no?
Yeah.
Oh, to varying degrees of success.
would
But if
one
we
person
all
be able
tried
to
it
do
at
that?
once.
I mean, I still not tried it. None.
I guess if we all did it together.
In the
Yeah, I mean
special
that might do it.
room.
There was
Yeah.
when we fought him, I tried using the mark, and there was like a glimmer of hope, and then it was just nope, back to murder time.
Murder
Mhm.
time is my lead.
This isn't all of you, is it?
It's not.
There have been others that we've met along the way that have the same mark.
If I were you, I would
Who's
gather
for-
everyone up.
Does that mean we get to go get Arvine again?
Well, Arvine doesn't have the mark.
Shit, you're right. Forgot about that part.
He has a stick tattoo though.
He does.
He shot Colin.
He sure did. I forgave him for that though.
Oh, he stops slurping and puts her bowl down and says, "Have you met everybody else? I know there was Arvine and but he said there was a friend in the Spirit Island. I don't. Is that all there's supposed to be?"
There's Zilla. I don't know where the hell she is, but
Where did she say she was going?
fuck if I remember.
Roll a history check.
Everyone?
Kaja.
Right.
So Kaja, you remember at the banquet you overheard Tenzin talk about his new airbending apprentice.
You're right. You're right, I did hear that.
You're welcome.
You know, now that I think about it. Now that I think about it.
There was a whole scene that happened because I heard.
I think I heard Tenzin talking about her. Is anybody gonna ask a question? No?
Wait, my granddad Tenzin?
Tenzin.
Oh,
There can be multiple Tenzin.
The Tenzin.
Tenzin.
you should probably talk to the Tenzin then.
Okay, I'll
Let's
get
talk to
going.
the Tenzin. Who wants to talk to the
Everybody
Tenzin?
roll an intelligence check for me, please.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
But I'm a dumb bitch.
Me too.
See?
Oh!
Oh,
Touchy.
the -3! Wait, that's a...
Oh,
wait,
because
no.
your stuff hasn't been
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still boom.
-3.
Just a
Let
just a
And it was a
regular
save.
intelligence check, not a
Yeah.
save.
No. I need to
Oh,
fix your stats.
Oh, we copy pasted them somewhere, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Wait, does anyone know where they are?
No. Do not know. Cannot
Is it
help.
in the chat? Like, do we have to scroll up?
Mm-mm.
Lesbians do it better.
Did you save it anywhere, or...
Was it in the Discord chat? Maybe, perhaps.
I found it.
Where is she?
14. Okay. 14 charisma. 14 intelligence. There you go.
Woo! Touchy, you're
Now
gonna
you
baby
can
think again.
make your
Think
roll.
again.
It's still a little foggy. Okay. So the prince and everyone who rolled higher than a 15. You guys are able to put your brain cells together and figure out, okay, so there's two groups with each of the elements. So you have everybody in your group. But then there's the other group, which is comprised of Ratna the non-bender, Etsu the waterbender, Zilla the airbender, Alaki the earthbender, and then you're missing a firebender.
Carden looks like the math lady meme.
So you know of the other four, but you're missing a person that you haven't met yet.
Oh.
Oh.
So everyone just says, "Oh," at the same time.
Oh, you're missing the firebender, huh?
Haru's
And
just sitting
Alex.
there in confusion. The firebender.
Mhm.
Aki's right here.
No, Calvin, sweetie, the other one, the other firebender.
Which one? The one we haven't met yet?
Hmm.
Oh, nice. How do we meet someone that we've never met, and how do we know them?
Well, have you heard any rumors about a firebender with a glowing mark on their
Rumors
hand?
by Sophia Carson? Wow.
I'm gonna have my lord check. There is no one in my city with such rumors. I could send word.
Quick question: should I have 7 key points right now?
Is this Sophia Carson? Oh, sorry.
Just 1 per level, right?
Hmm.
Okay.
Seems like you have to do a little bit of investigating for that one. My
We
apologies.
can make a flyer.
I suppose you could. There are also news stations for delivery.
Have you seen anyone with this mark?
Fire Nation's next top firebender.
I like that news station. That's really good.
Will they let us? Just
Kaja
kinda-
actually knows that you can hire more shady individuals to find someone.
I mean, true. Is that how we want to do this?
I'm just letting you know that that's something that in your brain.
Did Kaja share with the class?
Well, we could do it the shady way and use some of my contacts.
In front of the fire?
He just like gives you a glance.
Yeah, I just don't make eye contact.
I am looking away.
I do not see.
How much would
So
it
did
kinda
everyone
cost?
try the chicken?
Kasha, how much would it do you know how much it would cost to hire someone to do that?
I'm sure I can cover it.
Oh.
I mean, I feel like, I don't know if it'd be easier than the broadcast, but like, we could do both.
So, the broadcast, you could probably do for free with some
Sure.
finagling. You would just have to get to Republic City, which would cost you transportation. With shadier individuals, to like, you know, make it the search easier. Because you just say, hey, look for this person with a mark. Do you know any direction? No? Okay, now I have to search the entire world.
That's why I said both.
We can do both.
You also have Ratna here in the Fire Nation capital. Etsu's still in Spirit Island, you're assuming. And then Zilla is with Tenzin in the East Air Temple.
Sounds like
You
you guys got a
assume.
lot of traveling to do.
Is there any way our hands can help us? Like,
You hold our
This
hand
is-
out and like point in a direction, and if it lights up, they're in that direction.
What if we like meditated together with the
Oh, I
Rava
tried that with
power?
Alaki, and she was not a fan.
But what if it's all of us? It'd probably make the connection stronger or
Sit in
something.
a circle and all sing Kumbaya. I'm
what's
down.
Kumbaya?
What's Kumbaya?
Did you guys not have that growing up?
It's an ancient firebending technique you wouldn't understand unless you were born here.
The top of a dragon mountain is said to be spiritual right there.
Can I take them there, father?
You're grounded.
But
Can he be ungrounded for a little
just
bit?
for like a little bit. You got to save the world with Korra. Why can't I help this now, this time? It's my destiny.
Please, Mr.
I
Fire
know
Lord.
it's my destiny.
Roll a persuasion check.
Can I?
With advantage.
I was gonna say.
Because
Is
that's
it
my
me or is
papa.
it Lu Tian?
It's Lu Tian.
Ooh.
Okay. Alright.
Oh.
I hug my dad. It's one of those big hugs that's gonna surprise him.
Oh god. He just like pats your back.
Roll a charisma save.
Oh, thank you.
Lydia,
But you are not leaving the Fire Nation.
Karen's got her hand up for a high five from Lu Tian.
We'll see about that, Dad. I can be rather convincing. Then I high five Calvin.
Oh my god.
Lucian knows the way.
Are you guys?
Are we going
finished
now or are we
eating?
going in the morning?
Do you want to go now? What's up?
You can see. I'm full. I'm full. I'm fucking full.
I'm not really in the mood for a big walk up a mountain at the moment.
It's like 6, 7.
Nap time.
Yeah, I guess
We gotta walk off the calories we just ate.
It is prettier at night. You could wait for the morning.
Okay, guess we're going at night.
You could take a rest and then we can leave when you're all.
Anything for the aesthetic.
I just think it'd be cool to do spirit stuff at night.
At
It is
night.
pretty cool to do spirit stuff at night.
It's very cool to do spirit stuff at night.
Can we please stop saying spirit stuff at night?
At night. So, as you guys are walking the steps to High Hrothgar, you get to the top. There's like typical firebending, made of stone, kind of like the eternal fire that you guys saw at the Somewhere City, but smaller in little pockets. It's kind of surrounding this circle area. There's like some drawers, for lack of a better term, off to the side with like several like incense, parchment paper. There's some water there. And then there's a couple of people in like priest-ish garments, kind of muttering about.
What do you say we light some incense and get this meditation going?
Let's get this parties.
Get this starty parted.
Get this.
I'll stand to the side and make sure no one interrupts you guys. If you need help setting up for this meditation party, let me know.
Let's grab
Okay.
some incense and light them.
Line them up, boys.
Now, whoever doesn't know how to meditate, please refer to me or Calden.
Wait, me? Oh, right.
Yeah, you're an airbender.
Yeah, I remembered
Our
that.
cousin. Okay. Everybody roll. If you want to do individual, or if you want to do a collective check with advantage, I'll let you decide.
Who,
Of what?
who's doing
Arcana.
who's doing our
Arcana.
Arcana check though? If it's advantage.
Who has the highest arcana?
I have 1.
I have 3.
5.
Okay.
1.
1.
Okay, let's
Seems
go
like
with
Tapsy's the
Yeah,
guy.
Touchy.
Oh. Boing.
You get advantage.
Oh, whoops.
So, I mean, you can roll another one.
Oh. Boink.
Never mind.
So, with all your, how are you doing this?
We
Um,
can
Just sitting in a
Meditating
circle.
and focusing on who might have a mark that we don't know
Everyone
of
just-
yet.
Sit down.
Make
Yeah,
our hands glow.
sit
Make
down.
our hands glow.
Are we holding hands in the circle?
No.
That's
No.
kind of gay.
And
We can hold hands.
Alright. So you're in typical meditation sitting position in a circle, and you're thinking about someone who has a mark that you don't know of yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Feel that Rava energy.
Specifically a
I
firebender.
don't like that.
Specifically a firebender. Okay. So you meditate. For the first 5 minutes, nothing really happens. After that 5 minute mark, you guys start to feel like this tingling sensation in your hand. The mark doesn't necessarily glow, but it feels as if it were glowing. A couple more minutes, and just as it seems where nothing is gonna happen, your hands suddenly shoot outwards out of your control, and a beam of light comes out. Since you're all standing or sitting in a circle, all of the beams connect into one.
Hey.
Um, and then this sort of like glowing, pulsating blue orb sits in the middle of all of you.
Oh.
Okay, so we have our
Look
eyes
into it.
closed while we're meditating, so just sense stuff.
Well, you would have sensed your hand like involuntarily opening outwards to shoot a beam. So it's up to you if you open your eyes for that.
Cowden would not open her eyes.
I would.
I would.
Okay. So everyone who opens their eyes would see the beam. Or the orb, sorry. In the middle.
Can I look into
It's
it?
just doing like a cute little bounce. It's a little cute little light blue orb.
Can I touch it?
You can.
Can
Are you
I
going to?
lick it?
Yeah.
Okay. When you touch it, it starts to like vibrate, and it starts to glow more of like the white avatar glow that you guys are used to. And then it
Cowden
sort
would
of
see the light behind her eyes, so she opens.
um, and then it kind of lays onto the ground and forms a map
Whoa.
made out of this like spiritual energy, and it seems to like be forever forming. Kind of looks like Starry Night, where it's like swirling with spiritual energy. The like, and it starts like kind of leading like a little map with like dotted lines, kind of like a pirate map that you would make as a kid, and it starts leading to the Northern Water Tribe.
Oh shit.
Is there an X marking?
No, but there is a Rava mark.
Oh.
Well, it's no X. But I think that's where the booty is. Gosh is just there, ready to kill me.
Yeah.
That is one way to say it.
Do we want to gather everyone up first, or go north,
Oh,
see what happens?
Maybe we should go get Etsu first, since we don't. You know, if he's
But
just
that'd
gonna go
be-
somewhere.
That'd be going way south and then way north.
Oh, he's south.
God.
Yep. It depends on what you want to do. You gotta go get them. So
Yeah.
whichever order you want to do it.
Where the fuck are we again?
oh my god.
The Fire Nation.
You're in the Fire Nation capital, right here.
We could go to the, go like a whoosh. 'Cause Zilla's in the Western Air Temple, right?
No,
I thought you said the
Zilla
Western
is
Air
in the
Temple.
Eastern Air Temple.
Eastern Air Temple.
That's
Yeah,
where it's a
hockey.
slight track.
So
And we
many-
go north to the Water Tribe. And then down to the Air Temple. Down to the Spirit Island.
You know,
Around the world in 80 days.
I feel like we might want to ask Zilla to maybe meet us over at the Northern Water Tribe, maybe?
That's a thing you could
We
do.
could certainly do that. I forget that there's telephones.
Wait,
Aki didn't have a telephone growing up.
Zilla, Etsu.
Lucky.
Ratna's here.
Oh, Ilaki, that's who I was forgetting.
Ilaki, Ratna, and then the
Okay.
So
okay.
Lucky and
Yeah.
Ratna are both in there with you, so. Well, Ratna's in the infirmary right now.
Do you think he's up for some air travel?
Check on him.
Probably
Surely
not
we-
for a while.
He's got to make a new hand.
That's not a thing. He's gonna be missing his hand, but it'll be healed.
He's got to make a new hand.
Just get a
He's gonna
hook.
make a robot hand.
So
Are we trying to drag him along with us, or? Good talk, everybody. Good talk.
you should maybe ask him. You can use the phone at the palace to call the others that you know about. I don't. Do they have phones on the Spirit Isles? I don't know.
Etsu specifically doesn't have a phone, and it's a cheap, like, rugged village that I'm sure has like a single phone.
The
somewhere
community
in there.
phone.
Yeah.
Trying to go.
It's like the one landline they have for emergencies.
I mean, we could make a call to it.
You could, and if you didn't want to go there, I'm sure that you have allies, right? Friends that would go get Etsu for you.
I love it when you guys push us into a box we're too dumb to get there. Yeah, we do. I'm assuming we do.
Yeah, what allies do you have?
Yeah. Wait, what allies do you have? Have you made any along your journey?
All I've got is RV, and I'm like, RV, get someone for us. Send him this way. That's all. That's the only person I can think of.
Do you say RV out loud?
Yeah.
So you have Arvine, and anyone else?
Arvine was in Republic City if you wanted to call him.
It could do that. Do we know where he's at in Republic City, or are we just calling Republic
Well,
City?
Just call every single house.
Well, he's staying with his friend there.
Oh, Ella?
Yeah, I'm assuming you know where that is. You could probably call her.
Straight.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Then I feel like Taochi, you should probably be the one to talk to Ratno.
Yeah, I'll head over there and visit.
Kanu's just making like a very kissy face right now. She's not saying anything. She's just making the face.
So, what exactly is the plan?
Gather everyone up.
That's
Find
it.
the person up north. Hope for the best.
Where do we want to gather to once we have everybody?
The north.
The Northern Water Tribe, so we can find the Firebender.
I'm pretty sure that's like the missing key.
What are you planning to do after you find the Firebender?
I have a feeling we'll find out along the way.
I don't know, we could go into the spirit realm and try to piss off Vatu. Try to cleanse some spirits.
I mean,
Get his attention.
that'll-
See if Dio shows up. Hope we don't
Okay.
die.
I could go fetch your other friends
Etsu?
if you wanted to meet at the temple. Or, not the temple, the Northern Water Tribe.
Would you?
We were just going.
Well, it would save some time.
Do you know your way to the Spirit Isles?
Well, I could hire a boat.
Oh, okay.
I could give her a guide as well.
Your guide to the Spirit Islands.
Okay, guys, time to write up a thing for Etsu. What it look like and stuff.
The Eastern Air Temple is a bit harder to get to.
We could probably get there. We got a dragon.
Kasha. Not
Yeah.
Kasha.
Oh,
Calden.
That's me. Hello.
You can call your grandpa, right?
I can call my gram.
Okay. So we don't gotta go to that temple. Assuming Zilla's still there. I hope.
We should call him now. To make
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely.
I don't have a phone.
Well, we gotta go back to the palace. Obviously, there's not a phone up here on the mountain.
Oh, why are we still here?
Go back to the palace and use the phone.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Tauchi, since you were the one who touched the orb, as soon as you make a move to go somewhere, it kind of shoots into your stomach,
Oh,
a little bit
Oh,
above the chest, or like in the middle of the stomach in the chest. It glows a little bit, and then on your wrist, on the hand the mark is, you see like a little compass.
Oh.
Oh my god.
well, that's pretty handy.
You got a built-in GPS.
So it moves depending on where it's pointing?
Yep.
Dang.
Well, So if you move, the arrow is gonna keep pointing in the same direction.
Wait,
Right.
wait, spin, spin, turn around. Keep spinning. Keep-
I'm getting dizzy. Can I stop?
That's fine. No, keep spinning.
I'm gonna put my hands on his shoulders and stop him from spinning.
I just wanted to make sure it was working.
Make sure it's calibrated.
Yeah.
Steven, can we use your phone?
Oh, of course.
Okay. We should probably go then.
Absolutely.
That's what I've been.
No, you've been saying, let's stand here and spin.
But I said
Alright.
that we get going first.
Walk back down to the palace. Some of
Calvin's
the
still
priests give you
bickering.
weird looks because of the blue orb shenanigans, but
I just wave at them
just
like, yeah, hi.
Give him a wink.
Oh, you know, Thursdays.
alright. Yeah, the palace has several phones that you can use.
Okay, I call my
Calvin,
grandfather.
Roll a history check. Okay, you remember the phone number.
Nice. I call my grandfather.
Why don't you call me
Um,
more?
So you don't have like a direct line to Tenzin, but one
I
of the
gotta
like
talk to more people.
one of the vending like secretaries answers the phone.
What's
And
her
it's,
name?
Yellow.
Hi, this is Cowden's surname. Is my granddad there?
Yes, he's. Can I get an inquiry?
I just wanted to catch up, just have a little chat. It's like it's family stuff.
Okay. 1 second. She puts the phone. And you
What am I
hear a
supposed to
muffled
say?
Tenzin, and then there's like some wind whooshing past the phone speakers, and then a yes.
Okay, Cowden covers the phone. What am I saying again?
We need Zilla to meet us at the northern water temple pole.
Hi, Grandpa. It's Cowden, your grandchild.
Oh, hello.
Hi. So you know Zilla. You may know.
I know of her.
I do.
Yeah. Could you tell her that we're having a little field trip, you might say?
Well,
and
she
that
isn't here.
she isn't there.
No, she completed her training.
She completed her training and she is no longer at the atom.
She's not at the air temple.
That's what I just said.
No.
Could you tell me where she went, my dear grandfather?
I heard she was going to Naba City.
Nabla City.
Ooh.
Nabla City?
Yes.
Bless you.
What the hell's
Is
she
that
doing
everything?
there?
Is that everything?
I mean,
Is
do you
that
want to
all
catch up with your
you
grandfather?
So how's the family?
You are the family.
I meant the other family. The rest of it.
Well, your mother called the other day.
Mm-hmm.
She was talking about you actually.
About me?
Yeah, said that you ran away from home, disobedient.
Wow.
Calden, you ran away from home?
Only a little bit.
Are we all like crowded around the phone?
Absolutely.
There's someone in the background like, yo, pass the blunt.
So how are the bison?
They're good. Actually, we just had a bunch of new baby bison born this morning.
Baby bisons, I
Yes.
miss.
Well, if you didn't run away.
Okay, nice talking to you, Grandpa.
Goodbye.
She hangs up. That's it. So that was for nothing. She's not there anymore.
She's
She's
pretty
a-
close to there.
Well, I mean,
She
now we
what?
know where she is.
That is correct. Where is she? What's Naba City?
Nova City.
What did she want there?
Roll a history check, everyone except for
Except for
Except-
who?
Kaja and the prince. The prince would know.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Tauchi!
Oh,
Aki, what they're talking about. Calden, you heard that Nova City was called the Floating City. That's as much as you know.
That's nice. That's in character.
It's a
Yeah.
city in the air. Sounded pretty cool, and then you just like stopped your train of thought there.
Yeah.
Haru. Hold on, let me open up my
Your fucking wiki page?
yeah. Okay, so Haru. You know that it's the city in the sky. It's a flying city, located above a valley in between two mountain ranges. Its like base is created entirely by metal benders, working together with airbenders to make the city float as it does. The only way
Oh my
to
God.
get in is by air ferry or a flying animal. It's got it's a pretty big city. Not as big as like Boston, say, but like around Republic City size. It's a blend of Air Nation, Earth, and a bit of Sandbender culture. It's mostly Earth and Airbenders that live there, with a small section. And other criminals.
So it's Australia.
Sure. Tauchi, since you rolled a fucking nat 20, you know that it has a cool ass pro bending arena there, where the last sort of like finals took place. It was also helped created by Korra. And the people, because you're a scholar, it has one of the more extensive libraries because its people would do like scavenging trips to Washington's library to get some of the missing books from there and bring them back to the city.
Oh yeah, I remember my mom telling me this place.
It's pretty key.
Well, if that's where Zilla is,
If what's where Zilla is?
what?
What?
Where is it? I just know that it's a floating city. I don't know what it is.
I've been
We
marking
pinged
it
it like
on the map.
No, this is Cowden. Cowden isn't
Ah.
seeing the map.
Got it.
It's a little bit away from Amashu, if you know where.
Oh, I know where Amashu. Wait, do I know where Amashu is?
You know where Mashu is.
Okay, I know where Amashu is.
It's near the temple, still south of the world.
Do they have a phone there?
Well, they
I'm
have
sure
a
there's
lot of
several
phones
phones.
Who
there.
would we call?
Who would you call?
Yeah, we can't
You
just
don't
order
know
like
any
a-
of the numbers either, so
This
like.
is a scouting mission. We gotta go and find her.
Would Kaja be able to contact anyone in Nava City?
You would.
Should I have people on the lookout for this woman?
You
That-
could try. Are you gonna contact them right now?
I mean,
As
it's
everyone's crowding around the phone.
no, we're not gonna
Everyone's
do
crowding
it.
out
Another
and they
number.
look down and it's
Call
not
another
there and
number.
Kadra is like 10 feet away making calls.
Yeah, everybody's listening to Calden while Kaja's like on a business phone call.
What the fuck?
I'll say you do know some of like the criminal underlings of the city
Mhm,
that you could try contacting.
of course. I'll
I
contact
think if crime
them
crimes are us. How come
when
we can't
we
call
get
today?
there. If we get there.
What? You'll
Are
contact
we
them.
are we
if you-
going to Nava City?
No, I think we should go to the North Pole.
I feel like that's our more pressing concern,
Okay.
considering we don't know where that person is. And they could move at any time.
We have a compass.
We don't know if it points to them or to the North Pole.
Or to their last known location.
Fine, we go to the North Pole.
Sean's like, I want him to go to the floating city.
We can go to the floating city after.
But I wanna go now.
Well, I had to call my grandfather, so seems like we're all losing to it.
Is the plan for me to still get Etsu, or
If you don't mind.
okay? Did you want to meet in Naba City then?
Sounds like, unless we did want to go to that spirit portal.
Well, I suppose you wouldn't have a reason unless you had everyone.
You may have a point there.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. She's very smart.
Cardin is not.
You're right. We should meet at the Flying City.
All right.
Well,
He's
if
just
that's
awkwardly standing there.
So, Ilaki, in the morning, I could help you get ready for your journey to get Etsu. I could, whatever you need. I'm sure my father won't mind a few missing things.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Would you like guards to escort you as well?
I wouldn't want to put anyone else in danger.
I feel like we're all in a decent amount of danger regardless of where we are while the Avatar is still possessed by Batu and you guys don't really have a plan, so
Okay.
It would
I
be no issue.
Wow, I love my best friend.
My friends call me Illa.
Aw. Can I call you Illa?
Yes, that is why I said it.
I love that.
Illa and Zilla.
Illa and Zilla,
Nice.
yeah.
Illa and Zilla.
They're a rap duo.
Oh my god.
Speaking of vanilla, I need ice cream.
No one said vanilla. Literally no one.
I still want ice
Alright, gang, everyone takes a nap, and in the morning, we move.
cream.
Are you sure it's not
That's
just...
just called sleeping.
Well, according to some people.
Take a big nap. Whatever.
If you're going to sleep at 7 a.m., then that's a nap.
We're
I'm not
getting into
starting this debate.
We're not getting into this again.
Do you have anywhere for me to stay?
Oh, you can stay in one of the palace guest rooms.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Can I have some ice cream?
It's like 1 in the morning. Is that
I just had a very stressful conversation with my grandfather. Can I please get some ice cream?
okay? Yeah. You can get some ice cream.
Thank you, I love you.
Raid the kitchen.
She starts walking in the wrong direction.
The other way, Carl. Then you can ask a guard where it is, and they'll show you.
Nice.
All right. Anything you wanted to do for the nighttime?
I am in my bed and asleep.
Okay.
In my
See.
bed by Sabrina Carpenter.
I have much to think about.
If Tauchi goes to the infirmary in the morning, I want to go with them. Just saying that now.
Thank you.
I'd love the company.
How many
like...
times did you cue this?
A lot. I hated the silence.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
So is everyone going to bed?
Yeah, I'm just going to bed.
Yeah,
So you have to tell stories.
One second.
Does the prince
Everyone
have like
wait.
a giant bed?
What?
Does the prince have like a giant bed?
Yes.
California King.
Do you guys want to have a slumber party in his room specifically?
Maybe so. Seeing as you are grounded.
We all know that Calvin and Lu Tian have been sharing a room this entire time.
Right, they have. Nice.
Yeah, you can have a sleepover at the place. Alaskan bed.
It's a big ass bed.
Calvin shows up in like 5 minutes with a giant tub of ice cream. And she's like, oh, everyone else is here.
Sally returns from the grave.
Is anyone? Oh, I'll do. Illa's gonna turn on the radio before bed, just to hang out, see what's poppin', read the newspaper, you know, that sort of thing. Here's the tea. Spirit Tech CEO, he's dead.
Oh. Wait, isn't that your dad?
Aki?
I'm asleep.
Oh, no.
You'll hear some-
You're gonna have to either wake me up or tell me in the morning.
Calvin just pokes her until she wakes up and just goes, is that your dad? She has no context to anything. She just goes, is that your dad?
Is who my dad?
The radio.
Remember the dude I almost
I've been
kicked in-
asleep. What was on the radio?
Hey, Aki, the dude I almost kicked into the water while tied up, that was your dad, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Who's gonna tell him?
He's dead.
He took the. Oh, you just said it. Okay.
Bastard's better off dead, anyways.
Okay, you can go
Alright,
back.
good night.
So you're saying I could have kicked him into the water?
No.
No, not you.
Hmm.
At least it was someone else.
I mean, oh no.
Does the radio explain how he died?
Yeah,
The radio.
I'm getting into that. The first bit of information was just Spirit Tech CEO found dead in his chambers. As you're listening more into the news report, it starts like
I'm emotionally prepared for this.
he committed suicide in his chambers. There
Just feeling low.
the company of Spirit Tech, as soon as people heard of his death, a bunch of rioters trashed the company, kind of stormed into the main industrial area in Republic City and burned everything, trashed to the ground. The company is basically dead now.
Good.
Republic City is in the dark until everyone's banking on Asami Sato to fix everything and help everybody. The Southern Water Tribe is okay because they were able to switch to Asami Sato's like solution for energy, which is just being self-sufficient.
Nice.
A lot of like the towns and stuff that were around Republic City and part of the United Republic are also in the dark. And that means that there's been a surgence of dark spirits in the area. So shit's happening. However, the news report tries to end it on a good note. In lieu of all the riots and shit in town, people that weren't able to, the homeless or people who weren't able to afford food are now being provided that food. And Spirit Tech is no longer abusing spirits. So there's a bit of confusion with like smart scholars because they thought that the end of Spirit Tech meant the end of these dark spirit attacks, but it seems to just have worsened it. So that's
Okay,
what
so
you
are
all
we gonna
missed
stop?
in
And
Republic
leave it
City.
down, boy? So are we gonna stop in the city or are we straight fire them?
What?
Are we gonna stop to fight the dark spirits?
You're so far away.
I am.
Yeah.
I haven't moved.
Oh my goodness.
Hello.
Hi.
Am I still?
You just cut off a little bit. Oh, there she goes. Calden?
She passed out for a second.
Oh,
I think Sarah was asking for making a rest stop at Spirit City. Republic
Spirit City?
I mean, it might as well
Might
be
as
called...
well be Spirit. I don't think that is such a good idea. Especially if we're splitting up.
Yeah, for sure. Good talk, gang. Good talk.
Calden, I had another news report.
What's the other news report, radio?
Sarah?
You're muted.
Sure, she'll be fine. Um, so the other news report speaks of the large walking spirit that was surrounding the Southern Water Tribe.
Oh right.
Ah, yes.
It has moved into the ocean, heading towards the southern
Godzilla?
airfield.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that doesn't.
Mm-mm.
That certainly doesn't bode well.
Cowden
Wait,
kind
what'd
of
you say
zoned
it
out
was
for a
moving?
second. What did I miss?
The other news report talks of the large walking spirit that was kind of making its rounds around the Southern Water Tribe portal. Is now in the water heading towards the Southern Air Temple. It's very slow.
Oh.
Oh.
Well. Season finale time.
I hope our plan works.
You
That's
and
all
me
she
both.
says. Shit's happening.
Cowden just kind of looks at Lu Tian and is just kind of like, what plan?
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Vatu takes over the world.
Yeah, we all kind of die. I feel like that might be worst case.
That's none of my business.
It's
The
most
world goes
definitely your
dark.
business.
That wasn't in character.
Well, there's a lot of bad scenarios. If we can't get Vatu out of Dio, then we can't stop Vatu, and then the whole world will plunge into chaos and darkness. Good night, and then she just
You know,
She's not wrong.
let's turn the radio off and go to bed. I'm making the executive decision.
That just made me love her so much.
Tian, make sure everyone has blankets and pillows. Make sure they're all comfortable.
Okay.
He is sleeping on the floor.
It takes Aki a while to fall back asleep.
Why are you sleeping on the floor?
I was
Not
giving
sleeping
you.
on the floor because Cowden likes to cuddle.
He was giving his bed to you people who were going to save the world, and then Calden's
a
like,
big
absolutely
bed.
not.
It's a big bed.
Calden can't cuddle with Lu Tian. Haru was gonna do that.
We can both cuddle.
Oh, oh god.
There was only
Are we all-
one
Are
bed.
we all in the same bed? What's happening?
Yeah, we're all in the same bed.
Yeah, so
All of
these
us?
two need to get their ass back in bed.
It's
I'm
a
not
very
in
big bed.
Where is Aki?
I'm on the floor. Away from them.
Yeah,
He's just like, I
I
hate you.
don't think Kaja will want any part in that, so she'll be on the floor.
It's
Aren't there
Cowden
guest
in the bed.
bedrooms?
Well, we're all having a sleepover.
Oh.
I don't know when that
Why do you
happened.
think we played Sleepover by Haley Kyoko?
Plus, it's the best way for Tian to see Tauchi get up and go to the infirmary in the morning.
Okay. In the morning,
This is romantic.
The cards are gonna walk in like, why the fuck are there so many people in the prince's room?
what's everyone's plan of action?
I'm
Gotta
going
see
to
if
the
we
school
can rally
nurse.
Ratna.
What? I'm going with Tauchi.
Yeah, I'm gonna wake the prince up.
Okay. So, Tauchi and the prince are going to see Ratna. Illa would want to head to the ships.
Oh, before I leave, I give some guards to Illa to be like, hey, make sure she gets all the shit she needs for this journey. Thanks. Prince's orders.
She does an awkward, like, I don't like hugs, but goodbye. And then walks out.
Oh, she won't do a firm handshake? No firm handshake?
No.
Okay.
Don't touch her.
Bye, Ella. Hope to see you when the world isn't ending.
Bye. Okay. So everyone else visiting the prince? Or the Prince Ratna?
What?
No.
Okay. What's everyone else doing?
I'm gonna meditate for a little.
I'm gonna go chill with Scooter.
Of course.
Can I come?
What's Tauchi doing?
To the
Oh,
infirmary.
Tauchi's going to visit Ratno, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Calvin, you can.
Maybe now is a good time for Kaja to make some phone calls.
Perhaps.
Okay. So let's do Ratna first. Actually, yeah, okay.
Oh, I was gonna talk to Tauchi after this. It might be a long one.
Go ahead.
We'll pause it. Ratna is awake. And he's sitting on the like hospital bed. For lack of a better word, he's missing his arm. It was the hand that had the mark on it that he's missing. So he's kind of just like waving the nub around, and trying to see if his powers are still working. And as you're entering, you see like the nub glows. So getting rid of the arm or the hand didn't really do anything. The power on him. He just doesn't have the mark anymore to symbolize it.
That's pretty cool.
Is it?
I'm sorry. How are you?
I'm okay now. Thank you.
I feel like I should apologize for dragging you into all that. I am still kind of fuzzy on the details.
This song is so distasteful. Who did this?
It's all right. You seemed a little out of sorts after the fight.
Yeah. I usually don't get like that.
Like a baby?
Yeah.
But you're okay now.
For the most part. I'm still getting my bearings, but
You're still a little damaged.
yes.
Extremely distasteful.
Oh, I get it now.
So what does your recovery look like? How long are you in this place?
I can leave now. I just needed a little water bending healing, and well, I can't get my hand back, but I think I could build something.
That's pretty nice. I mean, we could always find Haru, and he can help you out with that. If you want to come with us or anything.
I can?
Come with you? Where are you going?
We're thinking of getting the band back together and finding everyone with the Rava mark.
Oh, that would include me.
It would,
Kind of.
if you're up to it.
It kind of looks at his nub and it's like, well, all right.
Awesome. Do you want to travel with us? Do you want to meet us somewhere? We're trying to get to Naba City. Is that what it's called?
Oh, I've been there.
Yeah, I think Ilaki's heading there now. If you want to try catch with dragon with her, however she's getting there.
Who's the lock?
She's this really cool earthbender that also has the mark of Rob.
Oh.
Actually, we've just recently found out we have one of each type of bending with a
Two
mark,
of each.
and you're an unbender.
I am. That's correct. Well, all right. I could travel with. Oh, I have a lot of tools and stuff.
Wink.
Oh,
The prince is right here. No winking.
There's not too much of a rush if we want to stop by your workshop beforehand.
I'm holding.
Um,
I am holding myself back.
would you be able to? Would your dragon be able to all of that?
Depends on how much you want to bring.
Well, ideally, I would bring mine to the workshop, but I understand that's not possible.
You can have my dragon rat now.
Oh. Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe some flying transportation would be a cool project for us sometime.
Well, my father has an airship.
Maybe you should
Huh.
keep your ship.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Would you happen to have access to that? I'm sure it'd make carrying all of your things a lot easier. And I'm sure he wouldn't want you to like strain yourself or anything.
I
All this
suppose I
carrying.
could ask him. He's a bit scary, though. If all of you were with me, I think, and tell him of your plan.
Well, you definitely have me up by your side, and I can always tell the others. I'm sure they'd be more than happy to help.
Okay. Yeah, Randa's the son of the general, so he's pretty rich.
I always forget that.
It's a pretty big airship. Your friends could come with me on it. It has space for your dragon.
That's a big.
That'd be pretty awesome. Yeah, I'll let them know. Prince Tian is also here to visit.
I've just been standing next to you.
Hi.
How are you feeling?
Well, I've been a little better in my life.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, losing my hand was the greatest experience, but at least I cut that other guy in half.
That was pretty cool. I didn't know you had that kind of fight in you.
I didn't either. I think I threw up a little in my mouth.
That's fair. I'm sorry.
Oh no. Hello?
Shay?
Hello.
Shay?
Oh, you. What did you say?
He said I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's alright. I'll be okay.
I say it a lot, but I mean it. You are like... I do consider you my best friend, and I hope you're safe throughout all of this.
It's true, he does says that a lot.
Oh.
Thanks, Darcy.
Well, you're my only friend besides Taoshi. So, yeah. He's so awkward.
Yeah.
Hey Tauchi,
Yeah.
can I talk to you in private?
Sure.
Pause. Alright.
you.
Kaja,
Yes.
you're calling your bitches back
Yeah.
in Nava, right?
In Nava
Okay.
City, yes.
What are you telling them?
So she'll be like, beep boop boop boop, dial,
Uh-huh.
ringing tone, someone picks up. Yeah, thank you very much. I guess she'd be like, I know it's been a while, but I think I'll be taking a trip back to Nava City soon. But I'm on the lookout for a specific girl. If you could have your men on the lookout, that'd be really useful.
Oh, aren't we all?
What's... Oh, aren't we all? What's the description?
White hair. She has a specific mark on her hand. Which hand is it?
I don't remember these things. Is it the left?
I'm just gonna say left hand. On her left hand. It'll be hard to miss. She's an airbender.
There's a
her
lot of
name is-
airbenders here, but
Her name is Zilla.
alright.
Alright. If you see her, tell her that I'm looking for her.
Alrighty.
Hello.
I love this song.
Are we just throwing random songs
I think
in here? I just
so.
don't.
No, they're relevant to
Okay,
the
okay.
story.
Of course.
Okay. Is that all? Just that you're looking for her? Is it supposed to be a threat or?
Not a threat. I think she'll have somewhat of an idea of why I'd be looking.
Okay,
But
you got it.
You got it, boys.
just let everyone know I'll be returning soon.
All right.
Turn the lights
Beep.
off now.
Hung up.
Beep. Okay.
Beep.
Aki, you're meditating.
I sure am.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Boop.
Okay. So as you're meditating, and you reach that blankness of mind, you start getting like this, it's almost like a burning sensation at the back of your head, and for a flicker of a second, you get, it seems like you're looking through the eyes of, you're not sure who. All you see are cave walls, and there's one like light from a campfire, and then it goes out.
Could I make out anything on the cave walls?
Hello,
Hello?
I lost you.
Hello?
What did you say?
Was I able, or am I able to make out anything on the cave walls, or like catch a shadow or something?
You caught a shadow of the person that you were looking through, but that's about it. There was like damp cave walls, the heavy breathing of the person. Roll an intelligence check.
Oh boy.
Come on, Aki. Oh, Aki.
Oh.
That's all. You heard heavy breathing, cave walls. There was the light coming from behind you and the shadow being casted. And that was.
That's new.
It sure is. Haru's playing with the dragon. Alright, back to Prince. Charming.
Charming. Hey. Oh, damn. So Tachi, can I speak with you in private?
Yeah, sure.
We go out into the fucking hallway.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Oh, bye.
Yeah, right now.
See you soon.
You know, is a little.
I'm going to be up here.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Why is this song so quiet?
I mean, it is a quiet song.
Yeah. I have something to ask of you.
Sure, what is it?
Back in the cave, when Ratna, with the hand, I was so angry and distraught, and it may not look like it, but he really is my best friend, and I do care a lot for him, even if I called him Rat the first time you guys met him. And I just want you to promise that you'll protect him. Please?
I appreciate you coming to me about this. And I do genuinely have his best interests in heart, and that's been one of my biggest regrets, was putting him in danger like that. I think I should have thought about that more. And if it did come down to it, I think I would put myself on the front line to save him. So yeah, I as much as I can, I will try to keep that promise.
Thank you. Spirits knows I would go with him if I could, but ever since my other dad died, I don't really see my father letting me leave, especially in such a time of crisis. And just the thought of Ratna getting hurt again like that, or dying, out of all of the people that I've met that you've brought to this palace, I trust you the most to keep him safe.
Thank you. I won't let you down. I love Ratna a lot, and I don't want to see anything happen to them. And I don't want to see any more death around us anymore either. So you have my promise.
Thank you. It means a lot to me, and honestly, he starts crying a little bit. Honest to God, he starts crying. If there's anything that you need while you're out there, you have I'll give you the palace number, and you can call, and I'll do everything. I'll rush out there if I have to, but thank you.
Thank you, Prince.
I'm about to hug you. Is that okay?
Come here.
Just fucking sobbing in the hallway while they hug each other.
There's like a guard that's walking by, and he just like looks at you and he keeps talking.
What, have you seen anyone cry at a hospital?
This is the infirmary. I've seen you cry here before.
Alrighty. Ratna's just like kicking his feet on the infirmary bed. He gets up though.
I hope he didn't hear any of that.
Get some water.
All right. We should probably go meet back with the others.
Yeah, I'll come with. I'd like to see you guys off if that's all right.
Yeah, that'd be great.
It's really fun hanging out with you.
Uh-huh.
And, maybe Calvin will teach me how to run away. Let's go.
Yeah. Right. Let's go.
Alright. Everyone meeting back.
What?
Everyone's meeting back together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys okay?
It was really great that Puff the Magic Jack was playing in the background for that emotional scene.
You're so welcome.
Alright.
Maybe.
Are we not gonna go to Haru just with Scooter, or
Haru, I'm assuming, would come back eventually.
Wait, wasn't
Or
Calden
we
with
could just
me?
meet at the dragon.
Yeah. Or you can meet at the dragon.
Yeah.
Calden's with me, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Calden, sweetie, I'm so sorry you had to see what Haru did.
Oh,
What did Haru
What did
do?
Haru do?
What?
Well, you see, this is the first time Calden would have seen it, but Haru definitely vents to Scooter and talks to Scooter like they're a person who understands everything.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck are you venting to Scooter about?
My fucking sister!
Oh.
Catching Scooter up so he knows the tea. Fucking bitch lost a hand, sister's kidnapped and brainwashed.
God, it's just like Brittany Yak.
Totally! Just like forgetting Calden's there.
Yeah. She doesn't say anything until it's like completely over, and Haru's like silent for a solid 10 seconds, and she just goes, yeah.
You think
Well.
Haru's gonna do this with any of you?
So we're meeting back at the dragon, or
Guess
Yeah.
so.
Come.
Alright, keep flossing.
What? Okay.
I'm sorry, it's straight flossing. I read the chat wrong.
Okay.
so Calden,
Yeah.
when you meditate,
Mm-hmm.
have you ever, I don't know, for example, seen through somebody else's eyes?
You mean like in dreams?
What are you saying?
You know, like, you're
Is
seeing
this
through
like a
someone else's eyes.
metaphorical lesson kind of thing? Like, put yourself in the other person's shoes.
I see that this was useless to ask, I apologize.
Alrighty.
I mean, when I meditate, I try not to think about anything, so my mind's just completely blank. And I just tend to stay that way.
That's just your default state.
Oh, yeah, which is why I can meditate well. She just like walks,
I'm like
walks away and starts
pinching my
painting.
forehead. Like, okay. I'm just kidding. Scooter.
You get the feeling that Calden spiritual vibe.
You
That
cut
what?
out really hard.
You get the feeling that Calden doesn't really get the whole spiritual vibe.
Gotcha.
That's not her strong suit as an airbender. Alright. Tauchi, are you telling them about the airship?
Yeah. Airship. Ratna Rich. General, but dad.
Oh, nice, nice.
Airship.
no crying. We didn't cry. No one cried.
It sounds Gucci, straight blasting.
Are you gonna try to get there?
Oh, we're going to the airship now?
Well, you have to convince the general to use his
Yeah.
airship first.
Oh, we don't have permission.
We should
No.
also get Ratna, since that is his father.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't we bring Ratna with us?
I don't know what you
I don't know. You guys were with him.
Fuck.
Ratna's just confused.
I'll run back and get Ratna. Meet you at the airship.
Where's the
They
airship?
don't know where it is.
We don't know.
Yeah, where is this?
Oh, do I
You
know where
should
the?
go to Ratna, and then Ratna.
Okay, let's all go get
Ratna can take
Ratna.
every-
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah.
He's just
okay.
excited.
Just hello to everyone. Hi. I'm okay now. He waves with his nub.
I'm glad you're feeling
Aki, are you
better.
okay?
Aki's dying.
No, we're busting you out.
So let's go get your dad's airship.
Okay.
So, like, where even is your dad?
At home, I would assume.
Okay, so he's not like there's not going to be any awkward phone conversation.
No.
It's gonna be awkward in-person conversation. Is that better?
Well, I mean, I can run away from him.
Let's just go.
Okay.
Where does your dad live?
He lives pretty close to the palace, being a general and all. So it's like a short walk across the
We've been
street.
there.
Yeah.
You've also,
We've been to. Yeah.
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 Ratna's.
That's where Ratna's workshop is.
Oh, I don't know
my
why.
God.
I just thought it was below the palace.
I don't think that's allowed, but when I'm Fire Lord, he can have one in the palace.
You guys walk over there. Knock at the door. The general opens it and is confused to seeing his son back again with those damn other people, other children. Got his arm chopped off, but he has that look on his face. And Ratna says, "Hi, Dad."
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hey.
Any reason you're here? And he kind of like lets you all inside.
They need to use your airship.
My airship.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're getting the gang together. We're sick of this shit.
No, it's my airship.
They're trying to save the world. What's one large little airship?
I spent a lot of money on that.
We pay you well enough to buy a new one if this one is destroyed.
Roll a persuasion check.
If
Fuck with persuasion. Fuck no! Ah!
Yikes.
I said with advantage.
Oh, okay. I got so scared. That's not even better, but that's better than the fucking that one.
The way y'all both that
So
one.
sad.
Oh my god, they did what?
When Kaladin is in the room, we share the roles.
So actually, it's 23 persuasion.
He seems to hesitate, but you know, the prince brought up a good point. He does get paid fairly well. I suppose you could borrow it with the intent of bringing it back.
Oh yeah, for sure. We'll
Bring it back even better.
We'll bring it
Put
back.
Polish.
You
put some
can't keep.
fuel in the tank.
Some nice spoilers.
I'll call it over. And he goes into a room.
Thank you, sir.
And like taps taps your shoulder and it's like, can you help me get my stuff ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, yeah.
Y'all need a hand?
Yeah,
I don't-
everybody, come on.
Oh,
I don't think they realize that we're even.
I could use all the hands I You got.
I got
See,
it.
I'm missing one.
I was gonna say, is that a joke?
You are off. You're taking this awfully well.
Yeah, well, I'm used to having a gauntlet over my hand anyways, so I suppose this isn't very different.
So let's go
Not
get your
that full kinda
stuff.
guy. Let's go get your
Yeah,
stuff.
it's
Let's not focus
right in the
on hand
backyard.
talk.
Are we ending the session there?
Oh, and it says left hand, so he's all right now. Okay, so you start getting stuff like ready in boxes and like bringing it up the elevator. And the airship arrives. It's fucking massive.
Nice.
Plenty of rooms for everybody. Well, there's 5 rooms. There's the captain's quarters and then 4 guest rooms with beds. But it's huge. There's kind of like a it's kind of like a crib like a cruise line ship where there's like a lot of like places to walk in the air and stuff, and that's where Scooter can hang out because there's plenty of space for him to just lay there.
Nice.
Yeah, there's like a small Outer Worlds-esque kitchen, and it also has its own telephone. However, that phone functions like a cell phone where you can call from anywhere. You don't have to be like near something or stagnant on the ground. And it has a room with a map, which is pretty cool. It's sort of used as like a warship more, but there hasn't been a war in 30 years, so it's kind of like a warship with quotation marks. Yeah. And it has a little one of those like Northern Water Tribe like infirmary areas in case any of you are injured.
Don't fall off.
Ratna is given the keys to the
Jeep.
yeah, and he asks you all to help him move his workshop stuff inside. It's pretty cool. Ratna's gonna call the captain's quarters because it's the bigger one, and it's also his ship. So
he gets dibs.
I don't give a shit where I sleep.
there's 4 other cabins. So he turns to Tashi and says, "You can sleep with me."
Okay.
Are we smuggling Lu Tian out? Is that what's happening?
I don't think we should.
Please go with us.
Wait, are we? What's going on?
Probably not.
I mean, you ran away.
I don't
Okay, so look, I'm never claimed to be a good role model, and Lu Tian has a very good relationship with his dad. So.
It's true, I do.
I don't think you should run away. You could get hurt, and you don't have the mark like we do.
Is there a phone on your airship?
Yes, there's a phone on
There is, but his dad's also very concerned with safety.
No, I know. I was just saying we can call you if we need any help.
That's a fair point.
But for now, you should stay.
I didn't have any intention of leaving with you guys.
That's good.
That makes everything easier.
Yes.
Kidnapping a royal prince.
I feel like you would get in serious trouble if even my father suspected you kidnapped me.
Maybe
I
so.
feel like We're already in a lot of trouble with the world. What's one more enemy?
I feel like you should get allies and not enemies, because, this usually ends in some big grand finale, like Korra turning into a giant blue woman, and, well, none of you can do that. I can only assume something big's gonna happen.
So
Who
funny.
cued this?
They should hire me to make movie soundtrack. I would really shine. All right.
The gang has an airship.
The gang has an airship, and you're heading.
Chivalry.
Is that where we're leaving this session?
I was gonna go for a little bit longer, but
Okay, because I need to wee.
okay.
So
Potty break.
Guys, should I stay or should I go?
You should go.
I should
stay.
go?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Cause
Wait, go with them or leave
Wait,
the
stay-
ship?
so yeah,
wait,
wait, I'm
hold up.
confused.
I got
you
confused.
should. Wait. You should stay.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Because Dio's gonna arrive soon, and
And I need to what? Hmm?
you don't want to play two characters.
Oh, you're right. Can you just be like, in RPGs where you have like one NPC that's just on the ship that you can't do anything with, but that's like your cook or healer bitch? Can I just continue and turn into that NPC?
No, your dad will be pissed.
He'll be pissed at you and he'll be furious with us.
Now all of the Fire Nation knows what you've done. I gotta say my goodbyes to Calden and Kaja, who's now like my best friend, along with Calden and Haru.
Oh, of course.
I gotta say my goodbyes. I've already done Tauchi. I gotta do Aki. Aki's is gonna be
You got a what, Aki?
I gotta
gotta
say
do
goodbye.
Aki.
No!
Kaja's to-do list.
It's gonna be 3 nights before you get to the Northern Water Tribe.
We can have one night where we chill.
3
Forget that this is all
sexy
happening.
long nights.
It's
Sexy long nights.
3 sexy long nights.
Is that gonna be one session? Because that'd be fun.
That's just gonna.
What if we roleplay it?
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I was gonna have it so that you could do like the rest of this session, do the 3
Oh.
nights, and then if it like goes over, pick up
That's fair.
next time.
Next year.
No, next Sunday.
We've already waited a year.
Yeah, because it's a slow airship. It's not like dragon speed, but it's bigger to accommodate more people. So
And a lab.
and a lab.
And a dragon.
Yeah.
Yep.
The
A bunch of kids have a fucking airship to themselves.
You think there won't be a party?
You guys get to have a fucking party?
Ratno, raid your dad's liquor cabinet.
You place the vodka with water.
Slowly getting to of this whole campaign.
What's up?
You're slowly getting to my favorite part of this campaign.
Oh no!
The way we all assume it's a bad thing.
It's a good thing.
Oh. Well, usually if it makes you happy, sometimes it's very bad.
It's true though, you have to admit.
It's my favorite part.
What's your favorite part? Oh no.
Oh, you're back. You can say your goodbyes.
I'm also scared.
now.
I heard it's my favorite part coming from you, so now I'm
A
scared.
hint is Aki's meditation.
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
Resurrection of Uncle Iroh.
Oh my god, you're gonna bring my uncle?
No. Aki's most recent.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
The cave?
The guy in the cave, but none of you know that because you're dense.
Who said it was a guy?
Oh,
Could have been a girl.
a non-binary.
Who put this song on?
Who wants
Oh,
to
I
get
thought it was
goodbyes
Cave
first?
Shadow.
What
Yeah,
if it was
you
a...
saw
Do
was the-
spirits cast shadows?
No,
Oh.
No.
Oh, so it has to be a person.
it's a person in a cave. That's it. All right. You gonna say your goodbyes now?
Yeah,
Because
who wants goodbyes first?
Me.
Ratna wants to say goodbye first.
Ratna! Oh my god, okay.
We're
Yeah,
starting
he's
off with
gonna-
the emotional one.
He's gonna
Oh.
give you a hug. And say I'm sorry for being mean to you.
I love you too, Ratna.
That was beautiful. Calvin wipes a tear from her eye.
And
That
then
was-
he's gonna clear his throat and walk away.
So who's next?
Cannon jumps and gives you a giant hug.
Calvin, I'm gonna miss you. You always have a place in the palace if you run away again.
Okay, can we stop bringing that?
Why would we? It's so fun.
As your friend, I legally cannot, so.
You run away one time and no one lets go.
I've got to run away.
Try not to get kidnapped again, okay? I won't be there to, slice and dice my way to get you.
Okay, I'll try. I love you.
I love you too. So who's next? One after the other.
Kaja will come over and give you a handshake, which
Oh.
is
Oh.
which is nice for her. I mean,
Is it a
good
firm handshake?
firm handshake, and she'll even like pat your hand a little bit.
Tian has the dumbest grin, but he gives a nod, and he's like, Captain Karma?
It was a pleasure meeting you. And that's what she says. Goodbye.
You too. So Aki or Haru, who's stepping forward first?
What?
Aki's not one for pleasantries, so you're gonna
Can
have
we
to
just
make her
do
say
like a
goodbye.
punch with each other? Like we punch each other's shoulder, old Fire Nation way?
Yep.
One
Bro
hearty
punch.
punch, the bro punch.
Yep.
There's babies after me!
Huh?
Hello.
You ruined what I was gonna say to Aki, you bitch!
Oh.
What?
See you later, Aki. If you need any spicy noodles, you know who to call.
Oh, absolutely. Best believe I'll be back for those.
Palace door is always open. If you want to sneak in, I can tell you how.
Absolutely.
I'm just gonna make a quick check. No
Haru?
one mind me. Okay.
What?
Hey, Haru.
What? What's going on?
I'm leaving. First of all,
Oh. Like, oh.
yeah, I can't come with you as much as I want to. But
I mean...
you okay, bud? You need to
Oh,
breathe?
Oh my god. Oh, whoa.
It was really nice to meet another waterbender. That wasn't weird about this.
What? Well, I'm glad that I was that for you. I'm gonna miss you, but I'll be back. One way or another.
Yeah, make sure to work on your dancing.
Oh. Yeah, I'll practice for you.
Oh, Ratna kind of left, but would you mind, giving something to him for me?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Not to rip off Avatar: The Last Airbender, the greatest show of our time, but I would like to give Ratna the Fire Nation Prince crown.
Oh.
That's his now.
Are you allowed to do that?
Probably not, but tell him he can give it back to me and when he comes back, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna go before my dad calls the guards and assumes I'm running away.
Gotta go your own way.
You guys, don't die.
I'll try to make sure no one does.
Right, bye.
Mira. No promises.
One promise, one promise.
We'll be okay. We've got to.
Tauchi, can you roll an Arcana check for
Dark
me?
Avatar.
Okay. Oh, here it is.
I didn't realize the
mind.
song. That was cute. I don't like that.
Okay. Goodbye, Princess Tian.
Bye, guys. It was fun guest starring.
Alright. You have an airship that Ratna knows how to fly, thankfully. It also has like automatic steering. You know, so he doesn't have to be at the helm at all times. There's also like several just Nation guards there that are there to keep it afloat and working. There's a chef. There isn't someone that heals, but you guys have Haru for that, so I'm sure you'll be fine.
Wait, we're getting a chef?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's fun.
Ratna's rich.
I mean, like, you're right.
There's like people there because it's a big ship, and they're like 10 to. Ratna makes sure that it takes off, and now you're in the air. Scooter kind of just like huffs about and is like, "Wow, this is nice. I don't have to fly anymore. It just flies for me."
Got to move on.
So, like I said, it's morning, and you have 3 nights to get there, which someone would have told you. It's up to you guys to decide which you want.
Cowden calls Lu Tian just to say good morning, and that's it. She hangs up like right after.
Okay.
I'm trying to understand.
Anybody
What
else?
hell these four now?
He's just chilling on the top deck.
Okay.
I gave Ratna the crown and told him what Tian told me.
Sick. Ratna puts the crown on. He's gonna be in his like little laboratory, working on his hand.
Can I be there to help him?
Yeah.
It's kind of gay.
Kind of.
Oh.
Two bros chilling in a lab, no feet apart. They're pretty gay.
I see what's going on here.
Actually,
I'll just.
I see what's happening here.
Tauchi, roll a perception check
Okay.
Oh.
and insight.
Perception
Cool.
and insight? Wow.
Mhm.
Oh. Oh.
Okay. Radna seems a little like off. Like whenever he's around you,
Mm-hmm.
he has like this weird look on his face, like thinking about something, and then shakes it off. That perception roll is sadly large enough, so you gain nothing. That's
Okay.
it. Ratna's just being weird.
Okay.
And a demigod.
Calden, what are you doing?
Cowden has to be doing something. She's also on the top deck, just feeling the wind.
You got it. Sick. Kaja?
I don't know. Anybody want to fight? No?
Wait, am I allowed to bother the chef?
Yeah.
Okay.
Legally, yeah.
I mean, I guess I'll just work out in a corner.
Okay.
Oh.
Since nobody wants to fight.
There's like a working out area.
Oh.
I mean, legally, you could steal Hara away from the chef. He doesn't know him to death.
Maybe later.
The chef is like the typical cartoon chef. It's like a round belly with the chef's hat.
Oh, cute.
It's got the chubby cheeks, you know. It's got a tray of sweets. What are some Fire Nation desserts?
Please tell me the chef knows how to make those spicy noodles.
Yeah, he knows how to make those spicy noodles.
Oh, nice.
Bless.
He has tart pies.
Ooh.
That's what he has on his tray. Come. Is that how you guys are spending the first day?
I'll fight Kaja.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Spar.
Fun.
Come. Let's do this.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh
dun,
God,
dun,
not
dun,
this
dun.
room.
Oh.
Not this room.
Um.
Is this like a real fight?
No, we're sparring.
Yeah.
No, like a real fight instead of just rolling two things.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's gonna be like actual rolls, but you're not gonna do any
yeah.
damage to each other. You're just seeing who wins.
What are we rolling?
So, do you want to start close together or far apart? It's up for you to decide. Let me
I
just
mean, we're
get rid
sparring,
of
aren't
the
we?
30 fucking tokens that I see real quick.
We could be close.
Okay, get rid of that and also that. Okay, and then we'll move you and oh,
Oh right, we can move ourselves. I'm gonna watch.
okay. You're both at full health.
Yeah.
Don't know if you want to change that or
Sorry.
I'm at full health on my character sheet. It's just this.
oh, because it's an
token.
old token.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh.
There you go. I'll fix it.
Oh.
Save changes. Did that work?
No.
Fuck.
Why are all my spells open?
Well, nothing I can do about that.
Yeah. You don't need HP. It's fine.
Roll initiative.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay, Kaja, you going first.
all right. Is it just? It's just hand to hand. Like, I mean, I don't
Yeah.
want to stab Aki.
But you could.
I suppose.
Hold on,
What
let
is?
me
What is it? Is it a 1d20?
some ups. Yeah, and add your strength modifier to it.
Yes. Okay.
Let's do this.
And then strength is 2. So,
Oh.
It's a D20 plus strength modifier.
Oh, you know what would be better?
hmm.
The Agni Kai song. Indeed?
Yep, 7 times.
Yeah. I've got it. Oh. There we go. Does that hit Aki? I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, sick. What's your strength modifier, Kaja?
It's 2. So
Okay. Ow, she takes 2 HP.
Would it be unfair to fire lash?
I mean, that's just her punch. So,
wow.
yeah.
Kaja's not even using her knives and come in here with the fire lash. Okay.
Oh
Wow.
my God.
That is pretty much just my unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Like, it's
That's
No
just.
I
mercy.
just don't have fire on it.
She's a monk, so her unarmed strike pretty dastardly.
Well.
We're just gonna sit here and punch each other. I thought we were gonna do just like the acrobatics and athletics or whatever.
We could do that. After we punch, of course.
I mean, we've punched.
The
deed is done.
Of course.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
she beat you.
Damn. Damn. Okay, best 2 out of 3. Oh. Okay.
Oh. Oh.
Ooh.
Ugh. I'll say since you rolled the nat 20, you want
Wow,
to
this
like
is intense.
pin
Not how that works. I still rolled higher.
Well,
no, nat 20 is the highest.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
You like do the Black Widow move, pin her on
oh,
the ground.
right. I think I've done that before.
Pretty sexy, yeah. Best 2 out of 3.
Okay. The choke. Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, Aki beat you.
Damn. Okay.
Can't wait
Well,
till
that
I
was
wrestle
fun.
Lola.
Good spot.
Whoop.
Come back when you're better, kid.
I love that voice.
Alrighty.
Oh, now the song starts.
Oh, was it playing?
It was
Oh.
playing
It was
Moana.
pretty cool.
Is there a liquor
God
on this
damn
ship?
it, Indy! I'm kidding.
What the fuck did I do? I'm not even in the campaign anymore, bitch.
You killed Moana!
Well, I can't skip it because someone took away my powers of God.
Alright. Alright, sparring. What's everyone else up to?
Is there a liquor cabinet?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Alright.
There's a bar.
Um.
There's no one attending it, so you'll have to make your.
Oh, I'm just getting a bottle of something.
Okay.
And it's just mine now.
You're just getting drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hard.
Okay. Just roll some 3 Constitution saving throws.
Of course.
If you're drinking through the whole bottle, whatever you have.
What is it? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, you failed on the second one, so you're drunk. Congrats.
I was just kind of watching in awe, slurping whatever the ATLA equivalent of a Capri Sun is.
Okay. I'll say that gives you through the first day, and it's now nap time.
Lit.
Wow.
Let's have a party.
Oh.
What
Um,
are-
We can't exactly invite any guests.
we are the guests.
We can't be the guests if we're the host.
We're not the hosts.
Then who's the host?
There are no hosts.
Well, we can't have a party without a host.
Ratna is halfway through his hand.
Oh,
Creation.
I was like, is what?
Yeah, he's building his hand.
I thought he was like sawing off his other hand, and I was like, oh.
No.
He's had enough.
It was like, you do
Oh,
you,
Lord.
and then I realized, oh, he's putting
Ooh, do we have board games?
You have board games on the ship, yeah.
Oh hell yeah! I'm
oh,
getting
hell yeah.
everyone except Tauchi, unless he's trying to help Ratna.
I'll play a game.
Would Ratner like to play, or is he
I'll ask Bratton if they're
What are
busy.
you playing?
Oh,
Monopoly?
What's a multiplayer Avatar game?
I don't think there is any. There's 2-player one.
Okay. What? Easy.
There's Pie Show board.
I have.
Pretty exciting.
I have my pie show thingy. He counted.
We're gonna play Scrabble.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's an intelligence game.
Yeah,
Can we play something else?
everyone. You could play charades.
Is that performance or is it insight?
You're
It's
gonna make
all
Kaja
performance
play
and
charades.
check.
Okay.
Charades.
Kasha doesn't have to play if she doesn't want to.
Yeah, she'll just watch.
Okay, who's playing charades?
Kaladin is.
Okay.
My headphones.
You need another person. Like
Couchy.
even teams.
Oh, I'm going to Retina. See if they want to play. Take a break.
Okay, yeah, sure. Rhino will play. Everyone roll a performance and an insight check.
Okay.
So I'm assuming it's the boys.
Oh.
Ratna and Tauchi against Haru.
Where's insight? Oh, there it is.
Oh, Haru.
I'm drunk.
Okay. So, how the fuck do I tell you this? Okay. Haru would technically roll a disadvantage.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Another one.
Oh.
Another one.
Okay. So your performance is 7 and your insight is 11.
7-11.
So yeah. Calden is really great at acting out the cards, but not so much at guessing whatever performance you're trying to put for her. She's very dumb, doesn't know what you're doing.
Also, you rolled a 7.
And you're also not performing them very well. Ratna is very good at charades. At least the acting out part, not so much the guessing what Tauchi is doing. But it's okay because Tauchi knows what Ratna's doing, so they're racking up a lot of points that way, and they end up winning.
Wow. I tried. I can't believe I rolled.
What?
I'm honestly, I should play nothing but pods.
All right. Nighttime? Sleepy time?
Sleepy time.
Okay.
Sleepy
Next
bye-bye.
day. What's everybody doing?
Eating. Lots and lots of noodles.
It's a whole new. I'll say, from the Fire Nation capital, you're passing Sun Warrior Day in the morning, or like getting to it. That makes more sense. Getting to.
Haru's gonna chill on the deck today.
Okay. Anybody else?
Are there any libraries or like knowledge resources on the ship?
There's a small bookshelf.
I'll peruse that.
Okay.
Cowden's gonna do some training just on him.
Roll an investigation check for me.
Cowden?
No, Tachi.
Oh.
It looks. They all seem pretty boring. Just
Trapped.
like, they're either books that you've read before or they're like, not educational books, just like narratives.
Okay.
That, for passing the time. So Calden's on the deck. Anybody else?
Wait, Cowden's training on my deck? I thought it was... Okay.
What are you saying?
What is that?
That's Peppa, you bitch.
Anybody want to meditate, maybe?
I mean, Cowden's
I
training,
definitely
so
meditated
she's
after
sort
I
of
ate way too
meditating.
many noodles.
Okay.
What is that SpongeBob gif?
He's dancing.
Oh my god.
Cowden would begin and end her training. with
Radna's still
meditation.
being weird if Tauchi visits his lab. There's
I
also
love
people,
visiting lab.
there's also people like around the ship that you could talk to, I suppose.
We love NPCs.
They're not very interesting. Just bored guards. The chef's interesting. Pretty nice. Aki, you're meditating? Roll an Arcana check.
Roll up.
Arcana. Ooh, sexy. You know, for having a +1 modifier, you've been rolling really
Yeah.
high.
I was just thinking that, like, holy shit.
You get that vision again where you're looking through someone's eyes, except they're roll perception. You are able to get a sort of like, if you're now that you've been in these eyes before, you sort of get a sense of like, okay, I gotta look for something this time. The breathing and like the hand movement, it's kind of out of the line of vision, so you can't see it, but it feels pretty light, something that you aren't familiar with, and the breathing is of a more feminine voice, and it becomes more obvious when the person starts kind of like humming something under her breath. Roll history as well. The voice sounds really familiar.
Sounds what?
Really familiar. It's like this really like you feel like there's a bond in the sense of, and you just can't like put your finger on it. This vision lasts a little longer, to where she's walking down the street. These streets you aren't familiar with. There's a lot of metal from her steps that you can hear, and then she turns and walks into a sort of like taverny area, and as she's opening the door, you're able to see the airbending mastery marks on her arm going up.
Oh shit.
And then that's where your sort of meditation vision ends. What's everybody else doing?
Colin also meditated for a bit, but I don't know if you have.
Calden,
Why do you
where are
sound
you?
like you're
So
underwater?
muffled.
I'm literally. Can you hear?
You sound like you're under a blanket.
I'm not.
Okay, I can hear you now. You're not muffled. What
Hello.
did you say?
I said Calden meditated before and after her training.
Oh, roll a Arcana check.
Where is she? There she is.
Okay. As you're meditating, you suddenly feel like you're in someone else's eyes.
So that's what they meant.
Roll a perception and history check, please.
Oh god.
Okay. I'll say, since you spend so much time with him, this is Etsu's eyes you're looking through. He's just cooking dinner. Making some of
nice.
his stew. Or I guess it would be lunch. Yeah, lunch.
You can have stew for lunch.
The vision doesn't last very long, but you're able to tell that it's him. Just because you recognize the treehouse that he has and the kitchen and whatnot.
Okay. Well, Cowden would tell the others right away. She'd literally like come out of a trance and she'd be like, "Wait, guys!"
If I fell asleep on the deck, would that count as meditating?
No.
No.
Well, I guess. Okay, Kaja will give it a try. She's not very spiritual, but she'll do her best.
Okay. Roll Arcana check.
It's gonna be bad.
Yeah, unfortunately, you don't. You try meditating and you don't know what color you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's just blank. Anybody else? So you're just running around telling everybody what you saw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So
Then I
now
want to
you
try
know what
it.
I was talking about.
Yeah, now I get it. You could have explained it a bit better, God.
Can I try it?
Yeah. Roll an Arcana check if you're meditating. Blank state of mind, but you're not sure what they're talking about.
Well, I got nothing.
It was like I was right there. Looking at like I was Etsu, right? And I was cooking it. I don't cook, so that's how I knew that it wasn't me.
I don't know who I saw other than they had some. What you said, airbending master remarks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had some airbending master remarks. Lots of metal underfoot.
Would Cowden know who's the airbending master?
Like specifically, there's a lot of them.
Well, I mean, with the specific metal on his foot.
There wasn't metal like he. No, she was walking on metal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Aki, roll an intelligence check. You were talking about floating city. So.
Holy shit, was that Zilla?
Yeah. Yeah, you could put 2 and 2 together. I'll say at that point.
Holy shit.
What?
That was Zilla.
Oh shit!
I've connected the dots.
You connected them.
Aki's just visibly the math. Did you wait? Important question. Called in.
What?
Did you tell Ratna?
Yeah, I told everyone.
Okay. Ratna would then said, "I've been seeing through your eyes," and points to Tauchi.
Oh.
Is that?
What have you seen of me doing?
Oh.
It's just weird because usually we're like right next to each other, so I just myself.
That's pretty weird. I don't look at you. I don't stare at you or anything, but it's
You haven't been feeling like a weird spirit thing?
I haven't been looking out for it. I guess I could try to.
Yeah. We could do it at the same time, maybe.
Sure.
I'll go to like another room.
Yeah. I'll be here.
Okay. And he kind of like walks out for the little experiment. And you sit on the ground and meditate, Touch.
Okay.
Since you're both kind of What are you doing exactly as you're meditating?
I'm sitting here. I am waiting for something to happen anxiously because I don't know.
Are you focusing
What's
on
it?
anything in particular,
Um,
maybe?
at the moment, I'm just curious what Ratna's about to see.
Okay. I'll say since you're both roll an Arcana check. Okay. So you see through his eyes at the same time that he sees through yours, and then you both kind of feel this sort of shift inside you, and then it's almost as if you're sitting in front of each other, able to talk,
Whoa.
even though you're in separate rooms.
So like, do we need to speak to like know what we're saying, or can I just like think thoughts and Ratna hears it? Ratna, can you hear this?
Are you thinking that?
I'm thinking this.
He says yes.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And if you look down at yourself, it's like you're in spirit form, like you're glowing, and you can see
Oh.
through yourself.
But like through Ratna's eyes.
No, you're just
Or-
there in
Okay, gotcha.
now.
Huh. Well, if two people are actively channeling each other, it's communicate?
That seems to be it.
This, we should probably try one more firing of this in a controlled experiment to make sure that this is not just a fluke.
Yeah.
Can you only do it with one specific person on the other team, or is it anyone?
Well, you don't know that yet.
Well, I was gonna say because Cowden could try instead of Couchy.
Okay. Well, Couchy has to tell you first. This has worked. So Ratna's like, yeah, okay. We should tell the others.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna wake up now.
Bye bye. You go back to your
All right, gang. It looks like Ratton and I were telepathic for a little bit, and y'all should try it.
You could say your spirits are entwined.
Maybe. But yeah, I kind of just like, and we were like, it's like we were both together, even though we were apart. Does that make sense?
A little.
Here, since Aki and Calden have already done it, can you guys try focusing on each other while you meditate?
Yeah.
I suppose so.
Are you going to separate rooms to do this?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're both focusing on each other.
Yeah.
So you guys, you're sitting there, you're meditating, you're thinking about the other person. 5 minutes pass. You don't really get a feeling for each other. Nothing weird happens. Are you staying?
No, Cowden will come back in.
Nope.
She's impatient. If it's not gonna work in the 5 minutes that we spent just sitting in silence, it's not gonna work.
Okay.
Could one of us try with Ratna because they're on the other team.
You could. Are you doing that now?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll an Arcana check.
Uh-oh.
You sit there for 5 minutes and nothing happens.
Okay, is actually gonna try.
What? You're muffled again. Sorry.
Is Aki gonna try?
What am I doing?
Roll an Arcana check, Aki. You sit there for 5 minutes and nothing happened.
Oh.
What happened? What was going on even? What was the context for that?
You were meditating with Ratna.
Oh.
Trying to see if that gives you a connection, and it doesn't. It seems that only Ratna and Tauchi have a
So
Is
would it be
Rhythm like being really cussy or what else? Like she keeps. Is that just me?
Sarah?
I wish I could understand you.
You're so muffled.
Oh,
Hello? She's gone. Nope.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. Is she back? Can you
You're
hear me?
so muffled. You might just want to move where
I
you're.
haven't moved this whole time. I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
Should Haru and Kasha try again?
You could.
I sure will attempt.
A whole bunch of people meditating.
The guards are just like looking at you. Okay. Calden. Sweetheart.
Oh my god! Oh my goodness.
I don't think it's a Discord issue.
I don't think it's a Discord issue either. Oh my goodness. Someone stop her.
Sarah?
tonight.
I don't think it's a Discord issue, sweetheart. I think it's just your mic.
Oh.
Pretty face. I want to say wanna hold. Anyways, Kaja, are you gonna
Sure.
Okay, roll an Arcana check.
Nope.
So, which is really funny because of reasons that you'll get to in a second.
Oh my god, don't.
Haru, you start meditating. Roll history and perception. Actually, don't roll history. You don't need to do that. Just perception.
Okay.
Okay. So the person that you're like looking through, they're moving a lot. They seem to be on a ship of sorts. And are like kind of like looking out towards the ocean. This is definitely Illa. That you're looking through because of the earthbending attire that she has on her arm. And she's like waving at one of the crew members to do something. And she's actually speaking, being like, excuse me, could you do this for me real quick and stuff like that. And then the vision cuts off.
Whoa. That's cool.
So, roll an intelligence check for me, everybody.
Intelligence in this household?
Well, ooh,
Ooh, Tauchi! You got it.
Lit.
Tauchi, so it seems to be that everyone is connected to another person on the other team, I guess, for lack of a better word. None of you are connected to the other person via element. Seems to be another factor in there. And all of the people that you've visioned are people that you've met. So you could assume that Kaja is linked with the missing firebender.
hmm,
Of course.
that makes
Uh,
sense.
I can't believe I'm fucking soul bonded with Zilla.
Spirit bonded.
Yes.
So I'll say, Kaja, you could like sit there and meditate, and eventually you'll get it if you wanted to do that.
Sure.
I'll say by all of this meditation, it's around like 4 or 5 o'clock throughout the second day. So
Right.
and that was your first night, so you do a second night this night, and then the day, and yeah, okay. So you can sit there, roll an Arcana check to see how long it takes for
Okay.
you to get this bond. Okay, your next try.
Okay, thank God.
So roll a perception check for me. Nice. Okay, so since you rolled a 17, this is a little longer of a vision quest.
Right.
Oh.
Hi. Kaja's doing her vision.
Okay.
We figured out so far that Ratnut and Tauchi are bounded, Zilla and Aki,
Hello?
Illa and Haru, and Etsu and you.
Yeah, I was
Did you
listening
play
to
the
the stream.
Macarena?
I got it.
Hello.
I love that Macarena.
So Kaja's bonded with the missing bender.
Nice.
So Kaja, you're looking through someone's eyes. You appear to be in an of sorts. Just the typical northern warrior tribe house.
Mhm.
The person that's speaking, they're why? The music is throwing me.
Oh, it's really.
So they're not speaking, but their arms appear to be of like a darker complexion, and they're skinnier. The person is looking at someone with a very similar complexion, and you can only assume they're related because the person that you're looking through, they're tending to this woman's like health because she's sitting in one of the Northern Water Tribe pools.
Mhm.
The person themselves obviously isn't doing the healing. There's another waterbender there to heal the woman, and they're kind of just sitting there. Northern Water Tribe. You rolled high, so I'll say that you can see the reflection on the water as the person goes to like lean forward and brush the woman's hair back. They have short hair that the top seems to be dyed a darker red color, and they're wearing glasses. The shirt, which is all that you can see from the very quick reflection, is white with a sun amulet on top, where usually you would see a tie. They have a piercing, glasses, darker complexion, pointed face, and red dyed hair on top that's short. And that's what you get.
Well, that'll make our search a lot easier.
Yeah.
Will it?
I mean, considering I don't think half of the Water Tribe looks like that. We'll find out.
He's right. The Northern
Can we
Water
stop
Tribe
the
is
music
very.
now?
Mostly wear like waterbending attire. So for this person to be wearing something that's like firebending related is weird. Alright. What's everyone else up to now?
Can we stop the Macarena?
Please.
Thank you.
No.
Didn't
No.
stop. It didn't stop.
We can't stop the Macarena.
But the song was already over anyway.
Sorry,
Oh,
I just wanted to
Jesus
give
Christ.
Great Day a great day. I didn't realize how long the song was.
Okay.
Oh, are you okay?
Sarah, what are you moving?
What?
You're moving your mic?
You're shuffling.
Okay, it's just loud.
Sorry.
Is
it still loud?
No, but you're back to being muffled now.
We're just gonna deal with it. We're just gonna
Okay.
deal with it.
Okay. Alright, it's nighttime. You guys go to bed. Have some nice sleepy times. Next day, what's everyone up to?
I am deep in contemplation, like uncharacteristically contemplating.
Come. Ratna is finished with his hand.
Ooh.
It's not a spirit tech prosthetic, so it doesn't float. It's attached to his arm nub. It's specifically he made it so that it looks like the rock is still on there. But for when he's doing it, it's still gonna come.
Thanks
So,
for the love.
it's
You
gonna
keep
like.
cutting out so hard.
Oh,
Oh, I thought that was me, thank God.
it still has the Rava mark on it, but the power still comes from the nub, so the hand's gonna open kind of like Iron Man-esque
Oh.
shoot out the beam.
So talented.
Yeah.
I'll say for this one, for this day, the guards are kind of like gathering up together, and they're playing cards with each other in a corner of the ship. Randall's gonna stay in his lab, working on stuff. Even though he has his hand back, he does like make his to show everybody his cool hand. But if no one else has anything they want to do,
I gave Great Day a great day, so I'm happy.
I mean,
okay,
can I meditate again?
you could. Roll another Arcana check.
Never mind.
I mean, if you wanted to keep going, it'll just
True.
take you a while.
Yeah.
Okay, so
We gotta strengthen
eventually,
this bond, you know.
eventually, you'll. Okay, so eventually, You'll see through the eyes of the person that you're vision questing. They're no longer in the hut that you saw before. Instead, they're just going to market, buying bread and stuff. However, they seem to be aware that something weird is happening because they like look down at the mark on it, trying to figure out what's going on. But they don't seem to figure it out.
All right.
Go.
You're like spying on them.
I'm just trying to get to know them. That's all.
By spying on them.
Only for a short interval.
Kado wants to spy on Etsy.
On it too? Okay. Roll an Arcana check. So Atsu is on the phone
Oh.
In the town village when you scry on him. He's like talking to someone, and since you're looking through him and hearing through him, you're able to hear Illa's voice. She's just
Oh.
like, hello. Now that we're close enough, I can call you. I'm with the spirit warriors, and we're come get you. And she's like, oh, it's very nice to meet you. And then that's the end of the the vision.
Nice. Nice.
Okay.
Oh, Atsu.
Oh, Kado will tell the others that Ella is close to Etsy.
Okay. So, you all arrive at the Northern Water Tribe. You see it. Anybody who's on the deck, probably everybody, as you're warned that you're getting close. As you're sort of like descending downwards, you're able to get a clearer view of it. It doesn't seem like there's any issue with dark spirits in the Northern Water Tribe. They're very prestigious, we do our own thing kind of tribe, so we're self-sustaining regardless. Not really caring for imports besides other foods and exotic materials and stuff like that, but they're self-sufficient. There's no dark spirits around or missing like feelings that you guys get as you there. It seems to be like it's a nice haven, which is odd considering all of the news reports that you heard back in the Fire Nation capital. As soon as you land, it's the Tauchi, your compass that's on your wrist, starts moving slightly,
Ooh,
adjusting.
tickles.
It's like a tattoo. It doesn't glow. It's just like a tattoo that's kind of moving, and it leads you in another direction. When you land, since it's such a big ship, it's in a special area of the city where the are. There's people there waiting for you, as some of the guards have called down saying that the spirit warriors are arriving at the city to clear for landing. So there's people already there sort of waiting for you. There's this noble, very easy to tell that he's of higher class because of the way that he's dressing. He's got kind of like a pompous look to his face, and he greets you all and says, "Welcome to the city of the Northern Waters Tribe. How may I assist the spirit warriors?"
We're looking for someone.
Looking for someone.
Yeah, a firebender, if you've seen any around.
Well,
Describe her a little bit, or them. I don't know. Can I describe them?
yeah, you could describe them. I'm afraid that I'm not very with that appearance. Particularly, I could send word or our cards as long as you. Would you like to meet the princess? Or, I should
cut
say, what?
He cut out.
Oh,
Weirdly meeting.
would you like to meet the chieftains of the Northern Water Tribe?
Sure.
I don't see why not.
All right. Right this way. So it's leading you to the palace, close by. So, the Northern Water Tribe Palace is a lot more pretentious and extravagant, larger than the Southern Water Tribe. They're very traditional in their architecture. Hasn't really modernized at all. It literally looks the same. Well, almost the same from when it was in Avatar the Last. As well as like the clothing that people wear, very like stagnant in their progress. Besides, there's phones, better lighting, stuff like that. But the base of it is still that traditional Northern Water Tribe-esque feel. He leads you into the palace. There's the front doors lead straight to the chieftains, the twins, Chief Desna and Chief Eska. They're older women with very stoic facial expressions that almost borderline on glaring. They have really long, straight hair, seem to move in a similar fashion, very like Shining-esque, and they're sitting on their twin thrones.
Wait, did you say they're both women?
Huh?
Did you say they're both women?
I was wrong. That it is a twin son and twin daughter. I meant to say they're twins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Is the one to speak first, and say, "Who have you brought to my court?" And the pompous noble that's been leading me kind of bows. These are the spirit warders, Chief Eska. And she kind of just stares at you all, waiting for you to do questions.
Oh. I'm Haru from the Southern Water Tribe.
Aki.
Cowden's surname.
I'm Tauchi. Hello.
Kaja.
I'm Ratna. Hi. Desna leans over to his sister. It's like, they appear to be very young. Yes, Eska. What is it that you require from us?
I don't think we need anything from them, do we?
That was good. We're looking for another spirit warrior who we believe to be somewhere here.
Well, any descriptions in particular would be most helpful.
Hey, Kaja,
Huh? Sorry.
you want to describe them?
Yeah, I will describe them in as much detail as I could. You know, a brief vision of seeing them in a reflection of water.
Okay.
Um,
Desna, when you say red hair, short red hair, Desna says, "Ah, yes, that is Hotaru."
Could you take us to her?
No, I do not leave the palace. However, our noble could escort you.
you didn't have to say it like that.
Asuka says, "Ah, yes, Hotaru. They are quite the troublemaker."
Oh. And she understands.
um, the pompous bitch that was like near you says, "Yes, yes, of course." It starts like ushering you out, and Desna calls out and is like, "You are welcome."
Thank you.
Thanks, I guess.
So the noble starts leading you throughout the city. He's not gonna talk to you guys. And he got some information from one of the other people that were around. Gave him an address. Started looking around. So you start getting poorer and poorer in the city as you're walking
I'm
away
making
from
faces
the
behind
palace.
this guy.
And he starts being a little more comfortable and being like, as he's like walking around, like, ugh, this is gross. And poorer and poorer and poorer gets like the sort of edges of the city into a smaller house that Kaja you would recognize. And he says, "They should be in here. You're welcome." And he leaves.
Well, are we going in?
Probably knock.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not just
Okay.
gonna kick the door down.
You
Sup,
knock.
fuckers, we're here.
You knock, and you hear like a banging noises, and you hear oh fuck shit, and it's as they're making their way to the door. And they open it and see all of you kind of gather. Look at the mark on your hands and oh fuck. And that's where we're ending the
Oh,
session.
man.